Welcome back. Coming up on June 15th, right here at Clubhouse 3, there is going to be really a fantastic town hall. It's done by the Insurance Department of California Department of Insurance, I should say. Nancy Kincaid is here. She is the press secretary. And what this is going to deal with, in a nutshell, is senior financial protection.
Correct. June is Senior Financial Protection Month, and it's an important time to get across to folks the scams and the rip-off artists who target seniors. And it's a growing crime as the baby boomer population continues to age. And we look at 76 million people who are moving into their senior years. We know trying to protect them from these rip-offs is important.
And it's growing more and more difficult, as I can tell you, and I'm sure you get these as well. You get an email that looks like it's from your bank or some other service, and saying, my favorite one is your account has been suspended.
Yes,
please call us. Please
Yeah.
do something like that.
Yeah.
And even I'll get them from things you wouldn't get, like my cable company.
Yes.
It's not from them, of course, but it says the same thing.
Right, and they use an official-looking
Yes,
logo.
they do.
Or we see, there's 360,000 licensed agents and brokers in California, and the vast majority of them are honest. But we know that there are some who are dishonest, and they use scams to rip off senior citizens or take advantage of them by selling them investment products or annuities that are really inappropriate. We had a gentleman who was 85 years old, and an unscrupulous agent sold him a 30-year annuity. And we'd all like to think we'll live forever, but if you're not going to access your money for 30 years and you're 85, chances are you may not be there to see that annuity mature. But the agent made a substantial commission on that, several $1,000s. So you realize that he was selling that to benefit himself, not the client.
Yeah, exactly. So many things that you have to look out for nowadays, and what's going to be very nice about this town hall are all the people that are going to be there. Insurance Commissioner Dave Jones, we have Tony Rikakis, Orange County DA, from Orange County Social Service Department to Mike Ryan. We have somebody from the Council on Aging, which we know very well here. We've had people that have come on our show a lot, and a California Department of Insurance detective.
Yes, we're going to come to talk to folks about what to look out for, how to protect yourself, what questions to ask if someone has called you or approached you or told you they have the best investment idea for you, or that you could be vulnerable if you don't buy this certain type of insurance product or investment product. And telling people how to spot those things is really important. It's also important to share that with family members, your son or daughter, a close friend. If people are looking out for each other, we find it makes a difference. Often we find out about these scams, including one that was targeting Laguna Woods residents, because someone's daughter was paying attention. And they thought, what's going on here? My dad keeps paying for something, but he doesn't seem to be getting the services. And he's paid over $100,000 for this product. And this gentleman had actually ripped off senior citizens from San Diego all the way to Sacramento, most of them in Southern California, for more than $6 million. And when we served search warrants on his home, we found 6 boxes of direct mail, all addressed to Laguna Wood residents, ready to come here. So we knew that his next target for victims was this community. So we were able to get him. He was arrested, prosecuted. He's now serving time, I'm glad to say, in a California state prison, so he can't do any harm to anyone else. But he got away with it for a long time before somebody was alerted to what was going on.
The Department of Insurance, the reason I would think that you're looking at financial protection, people may not know that a lot of investments, the annuities especially, these are insurance vehicles. Some can be absolutely wonderful.
Yes, they can be a great tool.
It's got to be directed to your needs, and a good financial advisor is going to sit down with you and go, here are all these different options here. Tell me what you're looking for, and let's hone these down of what could be right for you.
It's important to do that. And the other thing that people should know, because so many people don't know, that the California Department of Insurance and Commissioner Dave Jones, he leads the largest consumer protection agency in the state. And that it's not just a matter of trusting the person who's sitting across from you trying to sell you something, but knowing that even if you're not computer savvy, you can call our hotline. We have a toll-free hotline. You can call that hotline and we can give you some questions to ask. We can check out the materials that you're being presented. We can check the license
Wow.
and the certification and the
Very
qualifications
nice.
of the person who's trying to sell something to you to make sure it's appropriate and help you make that decision that's appropriate for you. So some folks think, well, I don't have a computer, or I don't know how to do this online, or it feels intimidating to try to figure these things out. We have 100 compliance officers at that hotline who are ready to help people every day.
What's the hotline? Because the number I have is for this event.
That's for the event.
That's for the event.
Yeah,
okay.
The hotline is 1-800-927-4357 or 927-HELP.
Okay, very good. The number that we have on the screen is for this event. It's a free event, but you do need to RSVP. Spaces limited. So there's the number on the screen, 916, a different area code, 492-3588, or you may email lindsayhart@insurance.ca.gov. This is going to be a really good event.
It really is a good event. It's an opportunity to talk to a detective, an investigator that we'll have there who can answer questions about what you might need to look for, explain how we investigate these crimes or suspected crimes. I think one of the things that's a real challenge is that often people who are the victim of a crime are too embarrassed to talk about it. They
Sure.
feel humiliated, they're frightened, and we really want to tell them, don't be. Because the only way we can protect you is if we hear from you. Let us know what your concerns are, tell us what your questions are, and we will dig down and see what we can do, because it's more important to protect the assets you have. You
Exactly.
need them going into your retirement. You need them in case you need additional medical care or have larger expenses or just want to take the vacation of a lifetime, right? You want those assets there. So making sure someone's there to protect you is really important, and that's what the department is there to do.
Do you look at other than insurance investment products? If someone just wants a financial advisor checked out, can they look and at least see if they have a license? How
If
does
it's
that
someone who
work?
sells an insurance product,
Okay.
yes, we would license them. However, we do connect with all of our sister agencies in the state
Okay.
and can make sure we get people to the right person, whether it's the Department of Real Estate, the Department of Consumer Affairs.
very good.
Whoever that is, we can transfer them directly and follow through to make sure they get the help they need.
Okay.
Because what you don't want to do is send someone into a web of phone numbers and
Yeah.
have them get lost, and we can walk them through that.
Very good. Again, this is coming up on Monday, June 15th at Clubhouse 3 at 2 o'clock until about 3:30. I think this is a very, very important town hall to go to. You can see that a lot of questions you may have will be answered. You'll be given great information about where to get other answers as you go forward. Great. I think it's really
It'll
nice
be a
what
good
you
event.
folks are
Being
doing.
able to have the insurance commissioner and the district attorney, who are great partners
Yeah.
in going after these criminals and scam artists together, to answer your questions and talk to you about how best to protect yourself or protect your loved ones or your friends, is a really good opportunity. So,
Thank you, Nancy. It's been a pleasure
Thank
to
you
have
very
you
much.
on. And again, we'll mention this another time to you, but coming up really a week from this Monday, June 15th at Clubhouse 3 at 2 o'clock. Please RSVP to 916-492-3588 or email lindsay.hart@insurance.ca.gov. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back.